この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Hello everyone, in today's episode of Storytime, I will be delving into why the engine in TAKUMI's AE101 from initial D is half fiction and half reality. Please do bear in mind that this is just my thought process on the topic. Let's get started then. Ja, ikimashouka. Now, as it was said in the manga, that the engine is one developed by TRD for Group A racing and was originally intended for the AE101. That is true, since there was an actual 4AG20 valve developed and assembled by TRD so that the AE101, which was meant for the Japanese market, can compete in Group A racing. But that is where fiction and reality diverge from each other, as the actual Group A engine did not rev to 11,000 RPM. For reasons such as unnecessary wear in the cylinder heads, along with the camshafts developed by TRD, were not capable of producing more power above 9,000 RPM. And any increase in RPM that did not make any additional performance is not very productive. Thus, revving higher for that sake alone is just increasing the amount of wear that the engine gets, whilst not producing performance that is needed to win races. Although there is one advantage of revving the engine further, that is essentially manipulating the gear ratios, if you will, of the transmission, making it seem that there are longer ratios in the transmission to compensate for long corners on track or gaining additional speed down the main straights. But doing so increases the amount of wear on the engine that TRD did not want to gamble on, since it can reduce engine reliability and cause them not finishing the race. So they went to the path of increasing performance while it's not overlooking reliability. This is due to that the engine is not meant for any kind of sprint car racing. A quick side note though, in the manga it was mentioned that the 4AG20 valve that BUNTA, TAKUMI's dad, had it equipped with carburetors instead of fuel injection that the anime as well as in the real world counterpart had. That would only mean one thing. The engine used in the manga aligns well with the 4AG16 valve that is developed for Formula Atlantic competition, albeit not revving as high as in the anime, but close enough at 10,200 RPM. Again, reasons being that the engine needs to be reliable to finish the race. Going back to the actual Group A engine, as I have said, that it only revs up to 9,000 RPM and produces 217 horsepower compared to the anime's figure at 240 horsepower. And funny thing is that an actual TRD Group A engine was installed into Akira Iida's AE86 project car that was featured on video option as part of the Workbox series, although everything is in Japanese. But I will leave a link in the descriptions down below so that you guys can check out the series if you wanted to. In conclusion, that is the reason why I said that it is half reality and half fictional, as it was a combination of two engines in one. I hope that you guys got some value out of today's video. If you like the video, please do leave me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, consider doing so. This way you won't miss out on any future episodes. If you have questions, please do leave them in the comments below, and I will try to answer every question to the best of my capabilities. Please do tell me in the comments if you guys also enjoy watching Initial D.